Matthew chapter 23. Jesus said to the crowd who chose his disciples, the teacher of the law and the Pharisees, sit in Moses' seat. So you must be careful to do everything that they tell you, but you do not do what they do, for they do not practice what they preach. They tied up heavy cumbersome loads and put them on other people's shoulders, but they themselves are not willing to lift a finger to move them. And think down. Everything they do is for people to see. They make their intellectually twine the tassels of their garments while they love the place of honor. They put the most important seats in the synagogue. They love to be greeted with respect in the marketplace. They like to be called rabbi by others, but you are not to be called rabbi, for you have one teacher, and you are all brothers. And do not call anyone on earth father, for you have one Father in heaven. You are to be called instructors, for you have one instructor, the Messiah. The greatest among you will be your servant, for those who exalt themselves will be humbled, those humble themselves will be exalted. Woe to you, teachers of the law and the Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the door of the kingdom of peoples. Make you yourselves not enter, you will not let those who enter trying to. Woe to you, teachers of the law, Pharisees, you hypocrites! You travel over land, seek to win. You travel over land, seek to win single converts, and when you have succeeded, you make them twice as much a child of hell as you are. Woe to you, blind guides! You say, if anyone swears by the temple, it means nothing, but anyone who swears by the gold of the temple is bound by that oath. You blind fool, which is greater, the gold or the temple that makes the gold sacred? You also say, if anyone swears by the altar, it means nothing, but anyone who swears by the gift on the altar is bound by that oath. You blind man, which is greater, the gift or the altar that makes the gift sacred? Therefore, anyone who swears by the altar swears by it and by everything on it. And anyone who swears by the temple swears by it and by the one who dwells in it. And anyone who swears by heaven swears by God's throne and by the one who sits in it. Woe to you, teachers of the law, the Pharisees and the hypocrites! You give a tenth of your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You blind guides, you strain of gnats, but swallow camel. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees! You hypocrites, who clean the outside of the cup and dishes, but inside they're full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisees, first clean the inside of the cup and the dish, and then outside will be also clean. Woe to the teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but are actually full of bones and dead things. In the same way, you appear clean on the outside, and people think you are righteous, but on the inside, you're actually very filthy. You're filthy hypocrites and full of wickedness. Woe to you, teachers of the law and the Pharisees! You hypocrites, you build tombs for the prophets and decorate graves of the righteous, and you say, if we had lived in the days of our ancestors, we would not have taken part with them in shedding the blood of the prophets. So you testify against yourself, and you are the descendant of those two where prophets go in and then complete what your ancestors started. You snakes, brood of vipers, how will you escape being condemned to hell? Therefore I am sending you prophets and sages and teachers. Some of them will kill and crucify, others you will flog in your synagogue and pursue from town to town, and so you will come upon all the righteous blood that has been shed on the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zacharias and of Berechiah, whom you murdered between the temple and the altar. Truly I tell you, all this will come on the generation. Jerusalem, O Jerusalem, you who kill the prophets and stone those who I have sent you, how often have I longed to gather you as my children, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings. Look, your house is left for desolate, for I tell you, you will not see me again until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Amen.